Well, the Clinton depositions have been popping off. We also have an update on Nancy Guthrie. There's a new rumor about an affair with some of the reporters. And then, yes, we are going to get into this $10 million defamation TikTok judgment because some lady wanted to slide into my DMs and tag me on her story. So if you're going to tag me in your story, I'm going to respond to it. So I may get a little Zacktivated today. Let's dive in. This is No Filter with Zack Peter, your go-to source for all the latest pop culture and reality TV tea, served fresh all week long. Now, let's dive in. What's up, guys? Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Hope you get humped today. Hey, what's up, everybody in the club? What a time to be alive. Robin says, ooh, I'm ready to get Zacktivated. I know. Listen, Robin, these people need to stop trying to come for me on their little late night wine Instagram stories. Cause I'm actually very calm, very chill. I try to be funny, but when you poke the bear does sometimes bite back. And I'm learning how to have impulse control and not respond to all of the criticism. But sometimes, you get the wrong one on the wrong day. Okay. We'll get into it because it's in regards to this defamation lawsuit that has now resulted in a $10 million damages bill that was served on a TikToker for some commentary that was made about the Idaho 4 case. So, boop, boop. Oh, Megyn Kelly shout out to Zack yesterday on her show. Oh, what did Megyn say? That's very sweet of her. Please tell me what she said. Let me know. Send me a clip or something. I want to know what was it on yesterday's show? I think we can. Yesterday on her show. Okay, let's see. What did Megyn show? Oh, also, look, I'm number 4. Guys, I'm number 4 on the Apple charts. Please keep leaving the reviews and the subscribers and the things. It really means so much to me. I'm so grateful. Look at Team I'm K says informative and fun. 5 stars. Zack brings it all. He always makes me laugh. That's so sweet. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. NBVFHJI says, where have you been? 5 stars. Oh my God. So glad you fell in my feed with Nancy. The only news I need in my life is reality TV and entertainment. Thank you for doing what you do and making me laugh. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you all for the love in the club. Oh, what a time. What a mighty good time. A mighty good time. What a time. Mighty good time. Let's see. Oh, this is what she said. Oh, in regards to Senator. When? Hold on. Let's try to play this clip. She said, I wonder what Senator.
Just a bit in the Nancy Guthrie case. As Zack Peter was saying on his social media, they never found a lady. What happened to that lady? That's how I feel too. I can't believe they haven't found Nancy Guthrie after all this time. The media's moved on. It's now just a couple of very sad Kim Kardashian wannabe lookalikes. I mean, in their dreams, they actually look like Kim Kardashian. It's not the case, but they're doing their best.
Very sweet. Thanks, Megyn. I was on Megyn Kelly's show a couple weeks ago and had a great experience. Megyn was so sweet to me, so kind. Her and her fan base embraced me so much, which was very sweet. Okay, so we should probably dive into all of the tea, the TikTok, the everything, right? But before we do, I have to give some love in the club, and we're going to give some love in the club to this week's sponsor. We want to stay hydrated. We know we want to keep our skin looking good, looking fresh, right? Well, lately, I've been treating hydration like a part of my daily ritual. It's right up there with skincare and sleep. It's the kind of habit that makes everything else just work better, right? And Drip Drop is the reason I've actually been able to stick with it, okay? Drip Drop is doctor-developed, proven fast hydration that helps your body and mind work better, which is exactly what 2026 you needs. Think support for the busy days, long workouts, and everything in between. Drip Drop uses science-based formulas for rapid hydration, so you feel the results fast while getting 3 times the electrolytes of leading sports drinks. Drip Drop is trusted by firefighters, medical professionals, and over 90% of top college and pro sports teams because it's engineered to hydrate you faster and more effectively than water alone. Perfect if your New Year goals include better habits that you can actually stick to. They have their Zero Sugar Plus, which is my favorite, a breakthrough formula with an advanced blend of 6 key electrolytes, 15 essential vitamins and nutrients, and best of all, no sugar and no artificial sweeteners. There are 16 original flavors and 8 Zero Plus options. Delicious, delicious, delicious. I like to fit it into my morning, my pre-workout, a little post-workout. Sometimes if I'm having a midday slump and I need to get back on track, I need to get back to feeling good, I like me some Drip Drop, right? And I think you're going to like it too. Right now, Drip Drop is offering podcast listeners 20% off your first order. Go to dripdrop.com and use promo code NOFILTER. That's dripdrop.com, promo code NOFILTER for 20% off. Stock up right now at dripdrop.com and use promo code NOFILTER. Okay, so I woke up this morning nice and early so I can, put my notes together for the show. I have to do jury duty after this. Ugh, please pray I get out of it. But so I woke up early this morning, just again, not really having any patience for BS. Open up my DMs, and I see this. This lady. Her name is her handle is MAC Fox 10. And obviously she is a public figure. She has MAC Fox. What is her actual name? Oh, her name is Ella McNamara, and she's a anchor for Fox 10 Phoenix. She's an EMAC, Emmy, and Edward R. Murrow award-winning anchor for Fox 10 Phoenix. Great. Her dad, I guess, is a retired CBS News correspondent. Amazing. Good for her. I don't know why she decided let's see, what time was this posted at? We just love a little late night wine post, right? So it was posted at 10 o'clock my time, which is likely 11 o'clock in Arizona, right? Are they 1 hour or 2 hours ahead of us? It's either 11 or 12 o'clock. So this feels like a little late night wine post, in my opinion. Okay. So Miss Ellen here decided she wanted to post the story of this TikToker, okay? This TikTok psychic, Ashley Gillard. She claimed that an Idaho professor named Rebecca Schofield was responsible for the Idaho 4 murders, right? And so the Idaho professor, Rebecca, decided to sue the TikTok psychic, okay? She decided to sue her for defamation because she claims she had nothing to do with that case. She wasn't even in town. And so this Ellen woman, Miss Ellen decided that she was going to post on her Instagram stories. And she said, anyone like at Ashley Banfield and at Zack Peter, who wrongly accused someone of taking part in the Nancy Guthrie case, should take note. $10 million judgment. Okay, hold on. I need my handy dandy notebook. Here's my pen. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm taking note. I am taking note. FUCKOFF. Okay, took my notes. Took them. Thank you. Thanks for that little tidbit. Listen, lady, don't at me late at night if you don't want me to wake up, because I just woke up not in the mood this morning. Okay, I have to serve jury duty, and I'm just not in the mood. Okay, and I'm going to explain to you what happened in this TikTok defamation case, because it's actually very different from what's currently happening in this Nancy Guthrie case. And I'm also going to defend Ashley Banfield in this as well, because I don't think Ashley Banfield did anything wrong here either. She had a source very early on that disclosed to her that Tommaso, who is Nancy Guthrie's son-in-law, he's married to Nancy Guthrie's daughter, Annie. Okay. Ashley Banfield came out and said that she had a source that told her that at that time, Tommaso was a person of interest, which would make sense. It is reasonable that he would be a person of interest because at that point, he was presumably, understandably, the last person to have seen Nancy Guthrie alive before she went missing, outside of this alleged kidnapper, right? So it would be natural if he was the last person he dropped off at home and then poof, the lady went she just disappeared into thin air. I don't know, aliens came and took her. Who knows what happened to Nancy? At this point, nobody knows what happened to Nancy. I don't know what happened to Nancy. I've never claimed I know what happened to Nancy, okay? I've, speculated based off of the information that's publicly available to us, which many people are doing online right now. But to irresponsibly tag me and Ashley Banfield as if we're doing something wrong or incriminating somebody, I have always been very clear that my intention is not to incriminate or defame anybody. I am reporting on and commenting on this widely publicized case that continues to get more bizarre by the day. We're now over a month into this case, and we still have no answers. I'm sorry, that's effing weird, okay? Weird. My notes are right here. You told me to take notes. I took notes, spelled it out for you, okay? Don't at me. Don't at me late at night, because the last thing I want to do is wake up in the morning and deal with some BS, okay? Just because you wanted to pop off to your 1,500 followers, okay, great. Now I get to respond to mine, okay? You wanted to tag me publicly, I'm going to respond to you publicly. Get out your handy dandy notebook and take notes, because the fact that I have to now educate you on what went down in this $10 million defamation case, get out your handy dandy notebook, because I'm going to break it down for you. And I'm going to tell you about what actually happened in this case. And then you can hopefully, correct your narrative, because it does not affect me. Because first of all, I'm not a TikTok psychic, number one. Number two, I have not made any assertions. I have not incriminated anybody. I have not definitively accused anybody of any wrongdoing or committing any crimes. And I'm very clear that, and I've said this multiple times on the show. First of all, the show is for entertainment purposes only, number one. But number two, I've said it multiple times. If and when new information is presented, I'm willing to change my opinion. Okay? My opinion, because that's what this show is. It is commentary. I report on things, I comment on things, and sometimes we have a little fun along the way, right? I try to bring as much light and levity into this world and not take random late night wine shots at people at 11 o'clock at night. I'm actually in bed by then, okay? I like to be in bed by 9 p.m., okay? I like to get my beauty sleep because I wake up very early in the morning, okay, Alan? So let's get into this case with the TikToker. So the TikToker's name is Ashley Gillard, okay? She was ordered to pay $10 million for falsely accusing Idaho professor Rebecca Schofield for being responsible for the Idaho 4 murders, claiming that she was having an affair with one of the students and that she was the person behind it, right? I believe the allegation that she makes against Rebecca is that Rebecca is the one that had Brian Kohberger, who has since been convicted. Rebecca, according to Ashley Gillard, the psychic, the TikTok psychic, according to the TikTok psychic, Rebecca is the one that sent Kohberger after these 4 students, okay? Now, obviously, Kohberger has been arrested. He's been charged. They have determined that he is the one that carried out these murders. That was determined in a court of law. Rebecca has repeatedly denied having any sort of connection. She's denied the affair. She's denied, sending Kohberger after these 4 students. She claims she doesn't even know these 4 students, okay? She's denied that. And not only that, but Rebecca's attorney has sent the TikTok psychic, Ashley, multiple cease and desist letters, okay? Ashley continued to ignore those cease and desist letters and continued to make assertions about this Idaho professor, Rebecca, and made, I believe, over 100 different videos about Rebecca's alleged involvement in the Kohberger Idaho 4 murders. So Ashley asserted these things, right? This wasn't her speculation. This wasn't her opinion. She declared that her psychic intuition is what led to this conclusion. So despite there being a whole other person that they believe actually committed these murders, the TikTok psychic still strongly believed, based off of her tarot card readings and her psychic intuition, that Rebecca was somehow involved. Obviously, it went before a judge, and there was a determination, and the judge determined that her statements were defamatory because psychic intuition and tarot cards are not evidence to incriminate somebody, okay? And she was very much standing by her assertions. This TikTok psychic has continued to make like 25 other videos since then, okay? She's continuing to make content about how her rights are being infringed upon. I was watching one of the videos yesterday, and she's just like, something about there was, per my recollection, there was like an attorney on the jury, and she's like, that's a conflict of interest, or I don't know. I couldn't follow what she was even really talking about. Okay. But she seemed to believe that Rebecca is the one that ordered Brian Koberger to commit these murders. Then when she got sued for defamation, that was back in 2022, she chose to represent herself in court. Okay. First rookie mistake. Always trust an attorney. They know the law better than you. You are a psychic on TikTok. And for being a psychic on TikTok, you should have been able to foresee that this was going to blow up in your face, right? Like you should have been able to read the cards and they would have said, hire an attorney. I'm going to call upon, hold on, let me call upon my psychic intuitions. Okay, the spirit is telling me, get a fucking lawyer, you idiot. Don't represent yourself. It's just not a smart move. I understand if you don't have the money to represent yourself, but also like, then don't double down on all of these things. Like, it's just, I don't know, rookie mistake. Okay. Anyway. So once she got sued for defamation, she decided to represent herself. The lawsuit. So this started, like I said, I believe it was December of 2022, if I'm not mistaken. And there was a judgment that was finally made in 2026. It was just made the other day. And the judge initially determined that this TikToker's statements legally are defamatory and they are damaging to Rebecca's reputation. So the trial that happened was not on defamation. The trial was solely on damages, right? So the jury then determined that this TikToker should have to pay $10 million in punitive and compensatory damages. Okay. Again, very, very different, Ellen, from what's going on with Nancy Guthrie. As of right now, nobody's been arrested. Okay. There's no Koberger that is in the situation here. There's been no conviction. There's been no arrest. There's not even a definitive subject at this point. So everybody is watching this case, as we have been for the last month, speculating and trying to put the pieces together because, let's not forget, that's specifically what Savannah Guthrie asked the public to do in one of her initial videos. Not only that, but the FBI and the Sheriff's Department have been asking for the public's help to send in leads and tips. Remember, they released the footage of the man on the porch. People then tried to help solve that case. As you know, as you should always know, I just watched Scream 7, and in Scream 7, Gale Weathers reminded us everybody is a subject until somebody is behind bars with a conviction. Okay, so as of right now, everybody is a subject. Everybody is a suspect. That's just how it goes. Until the crime is solved, you have to then be able to investigate things and then determine who is and who isn't. Now, I did question the legitimacy of the statement that was made by the sheriff about unilaterally clearing the family, because to me, in my opinion, Ellen, and based off of the opinions of other true crime experts and former investigators and former federal agents, it is very unlikely. It's very not standard. It's very strange to, at this point in the investigation, unilaterally clear anybody. So, and there's no actual justification as to why the sheriff issued that statement immediately clearing the family, number one. And number two, the FBI has not co-signed that statement. Okay. So let's just stick to the details that are actually publicly available to everybody. The family, in my opinion, outside of the sheriff's statement, I have not seen any evidence to support that the family has been cleared. Now, if and when there is a determination, if and when the FBI can confirm that the family is unilaterally cleared, I've always been very clear that my opinion can change. But I'm not trying to incriminate the family. I'm just saying there's a lot of speculation and a lot of questions surrounding the family. And typically, based off of statistics and patterns of these types of crimes, typically it's someone close to you, right? And so we have explored multiple theories here on this podcast. Just the other day, we explored everything from Epstein connections to Trump having Nancy in a bunker to, it being a random burglary gone wrong to, all types of theories. We've explored them all, and we kind of have debunked a lot of them, right? Or they just logically don't make sense. Again, that's not to incriminate anybody, but we are covering a widely publicized case. Do not at me late at night when I have to wake up to it in the morning with some bullshit, okay? I'm not the bitch. I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't play these games. So yes, I am going to defend myself when you're trying to say that this TikTok psychic, I'm not a TikTok psychic, and I've never made any assertions, okay? only opinions and speculation based off the information that's been publicly accessible. And I don't consider myself an authority or an expert by any means, right? If anything, at best, I'm a pop culture guru, but I'm certainly not a crime investigator. I don't have any credentials in that. I've never claimed to have any credentials in that. That's above my pay grade. But this is where we're at, Ellen. Okay? Jesus. Making me use the Lord's name in vain so early in the morning, Ellen. I hope you and your 1,500 followers felt good about your late night post. Felt a little wine influence. That's not an allegation. That's not an accusation. Just saying, typically, when posts like this are made so late at night, they're usually influenced. All right, moving on. There was this. Okay, this is wild. This is more just fun, speculative rumors, the rumors and the nastiness. There's this, I only saw it because people tagged me. Well, actually, Molly and Donna were texted. We remember I told you guys we have our morning breakdown. Molly gives the DMZ report to me and Donna every morning because she's on the East Coast. And even though she's on the East Coast, she and I wake up at the same time, and Donna wakes up shortly after, and then we all discuss the news of the day. But so this was funny. So there's this X account called Crazy Days and Nights. And so they posted a blind item. And anybody that's followed this podcast knows I roll my eyes and scoff at blind items because they can really just be anything from anyone. And there's no real legitimacy to them, in my opinion. Sometimes there's good stuff, sometimes there's not. But Crazy Days and Nights posted on Tuesday, March 3rd. This married true crime creator is sleeping with a female true crime content creator as they compete for clicks in the Guthrie case. Dun dun. They are even sharing a hotel room. Dun dun. And do their videos from the same hotel room. Ah, spicy. Ho. Who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it be? It's funny because then people started tagging me. This account, Pop Talk with Eric, said, it's Zack Peter. And I was like, oh no, my affair with Brian Enton has been outed. I mean, listen, I'm not trying to break up anybody's marriage here or ruin anybody's relationship. I just thought it was funny because I started getting tagged in it, obviously as a joke, right? Now I have to be like super specific about what's jokes so that all these little Ellens can stop coming at me in the ats. But I just thought it was funny. Look at Fifi says, it's like, can I make up dumb shit and submit it? Yeah, that's really, for real. Like that really is what it is, though. That's why I don't like blind items. I don't trust blind items. Danielle, girl, you always come into the live chat and just cause chaos. You're having an audio issue and you're making it everybody else. Danielle cracks us up. She always comes in here every day and then she's like, well, guys, here's what I'm up to today. And we're like, thanks for the update, Danielle. She's just always taking us off topic. But yeah. We love her though, don't we, Zach? Yes, we do. We listen and we don't judge out loud. If I were Brian, I would at you. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you. Trust me, I think Brian Enton is going to stay far away from me. He's like, Zack Peter is crazy. He's like, Brian Enton has a reputation to protect. As far as I'm aware, Brian Enton is still boots on the ground in Arizona. I don't think that he is the married true crime TikTok creator because he's not a true crime TikTok creator. He is a news reporter. He's a reporter for News Nation, and he also does his own investigative reporting. I don't know any of the true crime content creators. I'm not in the true crime space necessarily. I dip in and out, but I'm not in that world. I love JLR is saying wackadoodle do is all the time. Oh, we love wackadoodle do. It is wackadoodle time. It is wackadoodle time. Kay Ann says, haha, Zack, stop making me laugh so hard. I'm hollering loudly at your Zack-activated self. And now I have 3 coworkers in my office listening to this now. I love it. Love, love, love. Haters gonna hate, but I just love, love, love. Maybe your phone is on. Oh yeah. See, now the live chat is trying to help Danielle. They're like, they're trying to workshop. She came here for the genius bar. Danielle's like, SOS, help. I'm having audio issues. And everyone's trying to help her workshop her phone in the live chat. It's you and Donna. Yeah, that's so funny. People were like saying that, like it's a joke. I don't know who's having the affair, but also, I mean, listen, if you're away from the wife and you're in a hotel room and you got a busty brunette right next door, and you're just like, hey, here's my room key, wink, wink. Let's talk Nancy theories together. Let's role play. I'll play Annie. You play Tommaso. Dun dun. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. What a time. What a time. What a time. What a time. But we'll see. No major updates have happened. There were more people that were at the house yesterday. Nothing major. Nothing major. So we'll have to wait and see what new developments come. But so far, not a whole lot of nothing. Okay. That said, let's talk about the Clintons. Have you guys been following the Clinton depositions? I haven't been following them. Well, I mean, I've been following them, but I haven't been like watching them all in their entirety. But I've been seeing a lot of the clips on TikTok. I've been reading a lot of the headlines. I don't know. I'm starting to feel like we're not getting anything from them, right? Are you getting Zactivated with the Clintons? Okay. So here are my thoughts on what I've seen so far from the Clinton depositions. Hillary looks pissed. She is mad. I don't know if mad necessarily incriminates her, in my opinion. I don't know if mad says that she's guilty, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know. We are getting nada. Yeah, they're not giving us anything. Like they don't know anything about anything about anything. It's like the Nancy Guthrie case. We don't know anything about anything about anything. And I'm like, nothing? You know nothing? Hillary's like, I've never even met Epstein. She's like, what? And then the part that's strange, and this is where I feel for Hillary, right? Because she has to deal with damn Bill. And damn Buckle boy Billy boy, that man has done some stuff. Yeah, I believe that he was involved. Well, because even in his deposition, he's not giving a whole lot of anything. He's just like, oh yeah, I got a massage, but like I didn't know that these girls, I didn't know that anything was happening. Yeah, I went on his plane all these times. It was all just for philanthropy. I go on a lot of rich people's planes. Like it's all so straight. The fact that Hillary's defending him, I'm like, girl, you need to get rid of this man. He is holding you down, and you still stand by him, even through the Monica Lewinsky. What we need is Hillary to go on the Monica Lewinsky podcast now that Monica's trying to make her comeback. To me, in my opinion, Bill's deposition is a lot worse than Hillary's, but I think that's because, I mean, there are a lot of questions to be raised about Bill, looking at everything. He's like laughing at the pictures. He kind of looks like he's reminiscing on the good old times. It looks bad when there's a girl and she's massaging you and you're just like, oh, I didn't think there was anything wrong with that. It's like he clearly, in my opinion, Ellen, is a pervert. He's a perv. I don't know. It's also, does he have the shakes? I think, yeah, age has definitely gotten to him. Bill is probably why Hillary is mad. Yeah, I think that's why Hillary's pissed. I think she's pissed that she has to be part of this because, I mean, listen, Hillary needs to do what Bill Gates' wife did and just say, you know what? I'm out. I'm not going to stand by my man anymore. Like, I don't understand. Like, Bill has to know where some bodies are hidden in order to keep her around, because I don't understand why Hillary has not left this man already, because this man continues to drag down her reputation. Here she is again. Now, based off of like videos I've seen from previous depositions of Hillary Clinton, it seems like this kind of is her. She's a little feisty when she's on the stand, right? When she's answering questions, when she's being grilled about things, she gets a little feisty, and she's a little feisty, right? She's a little snap. She's got a little attitude. And I don't blame her. Like, I would be pissed too if I were in that position. Does that necessarily incriminate her, say that she did anything wrong? No, I don't know. I don't know her nature or her relationship with Epstein. To me, the worst part is the Bill Clinton of it all. And the fact that she's defending him unilaterally, also not crazy. Also not good, kind of crazy. Bill has some serious morality issues. I will agree with that. Zack, say allegedly so you don't get Clintonized. Allegedly. Oh, that's right. She was a lawyer. That's true. I think she's also aware that like the public is watching this. So, she's giving them some moments. Deborah believes that he's definitely complicit. I mean, yeah. Michelle says they can't testify against each other if they're married. Oh, that's good. I mean, well, that's true. But like, why would you even want, I guess, well, 'cause then I guess you could, it's more of like, if you go down, I'm bringing you down with me. Is that the theory? That they're both like, boom, boom. I'm not turning on you. You don't turn on me. We go, we protect each other to the end. That is marriage. That is till death do us part. I'll tell you that. I wanted to touch on it today just to see if there's any like real interest. Like, do you guys want to cover more of the Clinton depositions? I don't know if that's something you guys are interested in. I know I've kind of lightly touched on Epstein stuff just because, like I said, and I've been very clear, it's just such a dark and heavy story. And it's unsettling. And I think a lot of people right now would rather not focus on the evils of this world because, most Americans are just trying to put food on the table and make it through their 9 to 5 and, be able to enjoy their weekend with their kids or have to come home and cook dinner. And they just want a nice glass of wine and they want to watch Traitors at the end of the day and then tag me at 11 o'clock at night, which is fine. I get it. They need to go to jail. I mean, listen, if they've done something wrong, absolutely. I'm with it. We have some sick people in our government. I don't doubt that at all. I don't. I'm down at your opinion on the leather photo shoot at Nancy's house. Oh, I covered that. Well, I covered that a little bit. That wackadoodle, that crazy girl. So there was this busty chick. She showed up. She brought flowers for Nancy, and then she did a whole photo shoot. She was doing, and I believe the report is that she is starting a true crime podcast. Girl, get out. You don't go here. Like, get out of here. Like, this is, I understand that we've, made levity and light and jokes about this case. We've tried to keep it light as possible. And there's obviously, we call Sheriff Nanos, Nanos, and, we have Nancy Benet Ramsey, but like, this is a little far, right? Showing up and doing a busty photo shoot in front of Nancy's house to promote your true crime podcast. Insane. The glove thing was gross. That wasn't real, was it? No, I thought that was AI, where they got the gloves and they were throwing the gloves up because she was doing her photo shoot. I thought that was an AI video. I don't think that video was real, but they were taking photos and doing a whole little busty photo shoot in front of Nancy's house. And then the worst part is they took back their flowers. I was like, at least leave the flowers. My goodness, the audacity. That's a joke. That's a Ramona Singer reference. The audacity. But yeah, truly the audacity of thinking that it's okay to go and, come on, take a photo in front of the dead lady's house, presumed dead at this point. She's been gone for over a month. If Nancy Guthrie comes back alive, I'm going to have some real questions if somebody was preserving her for the last over a month now. People lack shame, empathy, and compassion nowadays. Yeah, there's a way to do things and, push the boundaries while also still having, a level of decorum and passion. But a busty photo shoot where you're trying to be sexy in front of the memorial of the lady that went missing that we still haven't found. I mean, come on, get it together. And they took the flowers back. Yes, McAdoo. They did. That was the worst of it all. Okay, guys, like I said, I do have to get to jury duty. So wish me luck. Hopefully I get dismissed. Pray for me. But I love you. I appreciate you. I will talk to you tomorrow morning. Have a great rest of your day. What about the dude using the metal detector? Yeah, people are using metal detector. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no real updates on the Nancy stuff. Because it's gotten all so crazy. People were doing metal detectors and going in the tunnels and bringing up backpacks. And I believe Sheriff Nanos is like, oh, we don't even think that the backpack was purchased at Target. For all we know, it could have been purchased at Walmart. It could have been purchased on eBay. And then he's saying that there's hundreds of thousands of cars that they're looking at right now. Zack, see you tonight. Yes, tonight, if you are a member of No Filter All Access on Supercast, if not, you can join with the link below. But if you are a member of No Filter All Access on Supercast tonight, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern, we have our members only Zoom. It's our Wednesday Zoom happy hours, so you can come and hang with us. None of it gets recorded, so we're all in a safe space. We can talk some schmack, live life, have fun, live, laugh, love. So you could join tonight. You will get an email notification with the Zoom link for tonight's Zoom call. So be sure to keep an eye out for that. We begin usually by like 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. So we'll see you this evening. Become a member on Supercast. Become a member on Supercast. Supercast. And if you do join during our live streams, I will give you a shout out live on the show. But also hit the like button on your way out. Hit the subscribe button. Be sure to leave a review on Apple Podcasts. If you've been enjoying the show, I will give you a shout out. I love you. I appreciate you. And I will talk to you soon. Oh, Debbie says, what's the difference in the prices? So good question, Debbie. So if you are just a member of the Zack Pack, then you get ad-free episodes of No Filter. So every day of the week, instead of getting ads on the episodes, you can consume them via Supercast, and there are no ads in those episodes. So you get ad-free episodes for the Zack Pack, and you also get access to the Zooms on Wednesdays. But if you want to become fully Zactivated, then you get additional perks. You get bonus episodes, you get bonus book club reviews. The next book club review is going to be Lisa Rinna's book. I'm going to try to post that one this weekend. I haven't finished the book yet, but there's so much juice and tea to come out of that. So I'll do a recap of Lisa Rinna's book. So you'll get that bonus episode. You get bonus episodes, and you get just additional perks with the fully Zactivated plan. Like you got access to the tour tapes early. You got all 6 episodes. We have a new episode. We have episode 4 that's streaming this Sunday. But if you're a member of All Access on you're fully Zactivated on Supercast, then you have access to all of those already. You also have the Zactivated tour. You have all 6 of those shows that are available to you. So you just get bonus content if you go and you have the book club and the bonus episodes for fully Zactivated. All right, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. I will talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow is only a day away. Bye.